On the front, it looks like this, right? How about that? Is that the good back? We'll work with that back. But let's go through these really quick. So last year, I picked equanimity as my word. We're not waiting until December 31st, where some of you stay in bed that morning and decide not to show up here, okay? So I'm just drawing it now, and we're going to work on it through the end of the year and see what happens, okay? You good with that? Oh, that just didn't sound very good. I'm sorry. Yes? No? Oh, good. Even if you don't want to do it, just do it. I say just try it, okay? Just give us that today. So the rainbow plays in every spiritual tradition. It absolutely plays out in every tradition. And by the colors, each one of the words under these colors actually play out in every faith tradition, whether it's Hindu or Christian or Muslim or whatever it might be. Indigenous faith traditions, it plays in every one of them. So I've given you a shortcut. So this year, you got green, blue, violet, red, orange, yellow, white, and underneath there, which is also on your sheet of paper, you got all these beautiful words. I want you to pick one word, and for you overachievers, no, not two. Thank you, I knew who you are. I see you right now. One word. Gonna pick one word. Out of all of them. So here's me. So after picking equanimity last year, which isn't up there, but it is in there. I think it's up there. It's up there, but it's not that word. So I decided, well, what would I want to pick for this year? And I decided to pick orange, and I decided to pick creativity. And I'm not picking productivity, by the way, because I can exercise that one until there's no end. So we're not picking that one. So I've decided to pick creativity because I've got some things that I need to rest in creativity. And believe me, when I picked my word, it took me all of about 10 seconds. Now, what I did choose not to pick, just because I know my wife's in the room, is under red, I chose not to pick spontaneity because she's spontaneous for the both of us. So if I pick spontaneity and she's already spontaneous, I'll be dead by the end of the year. It won't be pretty. But I can be creative, which means I can open up a little bit more to the spontaneity that she brings, right? Okay, did you pick your word? Okay, what's your word? What's the color associated with it? All right, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to pick a word for the new year. You're going to write it, whether it's on a whiteboard or a Post-it. And if it's on a Post-it, could you get a bigger one than that little 1x1 little Post-it? That might be 2x2, but that's too small. And if you want to know how big a Post-it it should be, ask Janice. Because Janice does creativity like I've not seen anybody do anything like, right? Exactly. You're going to pick your color. So go pick a piece of paper and pick the color, because every time you see that color, guess what I'm going to do? In next year, every time I see orange, what am I going to remember? Creativity. So Ryan, what's your word? And what's the color? Yellow. So every time, is there yellow in the room, Ryan? Oh, thank you. So there's no way if I say I pick yellow and I pick lightness that isn't going to remind me through the year. Now, Ryan, please don't go guilty on us through the year and go, well, I haven't done anything, because it's working you. You know that, right? The last thing you're going to do is you're going to find some quote that anchors it. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to find a quote that speaks about creativity. And that quote is going to be something I memorize and use through the year. Now, here's what's different. When you take a class, you got to do homework, you got to journal it, you got to do all this stuff. No, I'm not going to ask you to do any of that. Now I'm going to bring a new word into your spiritual practice. It has 4 letters in it, and it's called surrender. The 4 letters are really just the letters of the word you want to say when you hear the word surrender. Exactly. You're going to surrender and see what shows up this year. So every time you see yellow, Ryan's going to look around and he's going to go, So what's the universe going to give to me today so that I can be a giving, healing presence too? So that I can realize in my own life what I came here to be. Who else picked one? Well, I know you all. Just raise your hand. We all picked one, right? You did? Sylvia, what'd you pick? Acceptance. What color is that one? Green. There's enough green in winter here. You're going to be busy. You're going to be so busy, right? You're going to find, every time you see green, you're going to think, what'd you say? Acceptance for yourself and others. You're going to find a quote that beautifully amplifies and anchors that word. I'm going to call on Chris. What'd you pick? You might as well pick surrender. What color was that? Violet. Yeah, you're going to have to close your eyes to see that one a lot. Every time you see violet, and you're going to have a quote. And by the way, I'm going to check on every one of you. Juanita, did you pick a color? What'd you pick? Wisdom. She picked wisdom. Like she needs to work on wisdom, right? We may have to sit down later and talk about that. It's like, are there any words up there you haven't worked on, Rev Juanita? Right? Who else? Lily, did you pick one? Oh, imagination is part of Violet. You and Chris can work together, right? All right, so let's see what we got here. Who picked green? A word in green. Look around the room. Know your friends. Who picked blue? Ooh. Look around the room. See who your friends are. Exactly. How about Violet? Yep. Chris and Lily. Yeah. A few. Oh, you guys. These are the brave ones, right? How about red? Oh, you're on fire. Right? That is like on fire right there. Who's your peeps? Get those hands high so we can see our peeps. And who picked orange? Who do I get to play with this year? There's like a handful of you. Thank you, Pam. Over here, over here, over here. Ah, John in the back. Thanks, Jim. We'll be talking. I see you right there. And yellow. Yeah. Yeah. And then who's going to hang out with Rev Juanita in the white category? It's like, hell no. I'm not worthy. I picked that word last year. Ooh. Wow. Careful what you pick, right? The end of the year is coming. I do not like New Year's resolutions. I like to pick things I want to embody. So that's what we're going to do together as a community, is embody something that makes a difference in my own life. And keep it simple. Don't work hard at it. Just, what did I say? Surrender. Surrender into it. Allow it to speak of you. Because I bet you Marian Anderson never asked for what she did. Did she? No. The universe said, you're amazing, and let's make it amazing. That's what we do. So let's have a little blessing over all this, all right? So as we come together in this space, for those of you who wonder why I keep my eyes open when I pray, because I like to see the face of God when I pray, which is each one of you. So as we have gathered today, this beautiful end of a Thanksgiving week, just in gratitude for getting to show up here. Oh my goodness, I just said to Carol Ann, if the music gets any better, I'm going to quit coming. Because it's so fantastic, I almost can't handle it. That's just a metaphor for fantastic. My heart explodes from connection and from the beauty and the joy of coming together with people that want to be that beneficial presence in our planet. I speak knowing that each person in this room is part of the effort to end racism. to end homophobia, transphobia, sexism. Ableism. And any ism. Because of how we anchor and step into who we are, we become all that we need to be. Why? Because it's revealed. Not that we're trying to be something. It's revealed that we're already that. And so we just let go of anything in the way. And with friendships and friends in this room, we anchor in that together and allow each other to support. I support you. You support me, and we walk together in love, knowing this one thing: God's got this, and God is us, and everyone else on the planet, and every bit of creation. So in that beautiful knowing that as I release this word into the mind of God, that says only back this: you betcha. And so it is. Thank you.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. A butcher, a banker, a drummer, and that makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be the skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha, we got to live together, yeah. I am no better, and neither are you. We're all the same, whatever we do. Love me, you hate me, you know me, and then still can't figure out the scene I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha, we got to live together. Yeah, there is a yellow one that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks, so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha, we got to live together, 'cause I'm everyday people. I am everyday people. One more time. I am everyday people. I am everyday people.
Thank you to our musical angels, Lena, Jim, Cheryl. Thank you, Reverend Bobby, for giving us our New Year's blessing in advance. So appreciate you. And Carol Ann, thank you for sharing that story of forgiveness. You know, forgiveness is in all of our stories, and I blessed you and I thank you. And now it's time for our joyful, sacred giving to our beloved community as we invest in all this love, in all this music, in all this joy, and all these wonderful messages. So let's go here. And if you'll join me in saying, I freely and gratefully give from the abundance that is me. We have great capacity for living, loving, giving. I give today from joy and gratitude, and so it is. And if the ushers would kindly pass the baskets, or keep passing the baskets, and we have ways to give. I like to give reoccurring. I have it on my credit card. I don't have to think about it. I know my tithe is going in, and I love that. But there's so many different ways. There's Venmo, there's PayPal, there's text to give. You can push the blue easy button on the website. So many ways to do it. We take cash, we take credit card, you know, anyway, Bitcoin, whatever you want to do. We're open to receiving our sacred joy and abundance through you in any way you want to do it. I thank you. And we're just finishing up, passing the baskets. So great. Thank you. Thank you for that abundance interlude. I appreciate it. Okay, and now is the time for our practitioners to stand. These are our licensed practitioners. They're licensed to pray. They're ready, they're willing, they're able to pray with you right here by the patio and help you if you have any heaviness of heart or head and want to connect to divine. Thank you, practitioners. And you may have received a prayer card when you came in. If you want your prayers included in the practitioner's prayer this week, please fill out the prayer card and deposit in the basket in the entry of the lobby. Debbie Ann, can you please come and take out the light? Who would like to take out the light? Yeah, thank you. As we open the circle of this light, thank you. The light represents our intentions from today's service. Let us take the joy, our intention, our New Year's blessing out into the world. Reverend Bobby, would you like to send us out?
I would.
Okay.
I was delaying it. We've been having some slide issues today, but most of you know the last line that's kind of cut off. So if you have a friend near you who doesn't know, would you share that with them when we get there, right? Okay. So if you'd all please stand if you're able. Yeah, I know. Yeah, if it was only an iPhone or something like that, right? Or not. Just big. So, my goodness, can we be so grateful today for all that's shown up? Right? What an amazing day it is to get to spend with you. That is my gratitude. No matter what I'm feeling, I know that I get to spend the day with you. That's just really beautiful. So thank you for spending your time with all of us today. And before you leave today, I'm just going to invite you to say hi to someone you don't know. Right? So whatever color you are, go say, hi, I'm green, or hi, I'm yellow. And this is what I'm doing this year, right? Okay, here we go. Which means something's happening, isn't it? Tell me what it is. Wonderful is happening through me right now. And it's probably the colors of the rainbow because you already announced it. So all those colors are just swirling about in this room, right? Well, what is what's happening right now called? Called life. Where is life? Life is in my body. Life is in all that I am. And point around. Life is in all that you are. That was the interactive part of the service. So what am I going to do with life? Now, don't respond yet because I want you to think about it. What am I going to do with this thing called life? Are you ready? All right. Say it with me. I accept it. I am it. I share it with all. Very nice. Now, I was just talking about Dharma and about it's all included. The things I like, the things I don't like, things that show up, the challenges, everything that happens, right? We can't say we love life and not be open to all of it. Right? Right? I know. So instead of, I know, what if it's this adventure that we get to say yes to? Yes. So I'm going to accept life how? These are the next two sentences. Are you ready? Now wait, before you say them, it's life-changing. What you're about to say is life-changing unless you're resistant. And if you're resistant, there's that. Eileen's just going to throw some commentary under here for us. Love that. Resistance only brings about persistence. So whatever I resist, persists. I wish I made that up. So the next two sentences, just the way, we're going to say it together. So I want you to open that heart. Put your shoulders back if you can. And let's say this together. You ready? Just the way it appears, and just the way it appears not. They brought it all on that one, didn't they? Just like we did. So what's the last three lines? Does somebody want to tell me what it is? Okay, now you really get to say it. On the count of three, this next year is going to be a doozy. And it's going to be one because I'm going to be open and I'm going to surrender to it. And I'm going to allow all that shows up, doesn't show up, shows up as I like, shows up as I don't like. And this year I'm going to say, thank you, right? So on the count of three, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I didn't feel that. Did you feel it? No. Did you feel it, Jim? Yeah, iffy. All right. We're going to try it again. I want you to take a deep breath. And when I hit 3, 1, 2, 3.
Everybody, get up on your feet, see the light. on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on them feet, yeah. See the light in everybody you meet, yeah. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Let us be reminded, let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Have a blessed one, everyone. We'll see you next week. We'll see all you yellows, all you blues, all you reds, violets, oranges, yellow, and we'll see you, Juanita, because you're the only white, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you too, Rob.